So, what are your first impressions about Webit and your staying in Bulgaria as a whole?
Well, I think it's obviously a very exciting, vibrant market, and one of the things I like about this part of the world is that while it's emerging very quickly, some of the creativity and experimentation gives us lessons in other parts of the world which are perhaps more developed, and therefore it's a very vibrant and exciting place for me to be.
Thank you. And how do you see the trends in mobile advertising as a whole in the world?
Well, I think we're at a point now where it's going very fast. Only 10 years ago we were seeing just push messaging happening with SMS, which was all you could really do in mobile advertising. We quickly moved through MMS, but really the big breakthrough came 4 or 5 years ago, and we started to do text banners on the mobile web, followed by graphical banners, and then we started getting involved in mobile apps, which was the big leap forward for us when we saw people really engaging with their phones for the first time and therefore prepared to engage in mobile advertising. Kind of what's next, what we're seeing happening on the agenda is location is obviously going to be very big, both within developed markets, but also I think in developing markets like Bulgaria, Romania, etc. We're starting to see more in the way of augmented reality, and I suppose one of the big trends we're seeing at the moment is consumers increasingly interacting on non-mobile devices such as iPads, which is also very exciting. People have obviously voted with their feet that they really like these sort of new interim devices like the iPad, and are interacting very, very positively with advertising which we run there.
Do you have any specific predictions for Central and Eastern Europe and Bulgaria specifically?
Yeah, I think in a market like Bulgaria, where we see huge growth taking off is when the operators drop their data pricing to make it more affordable for people to use the mobile web and applications. Once that happens, it's like you knock down a dam, and consumers start flooding into the ecosystem. And obviously, once consumers are in there, brands will follow. So I think that'll happen in the next year or so, and it'll certainly be a very exciting place. Until that happens, if consumers aren't there, it's difficult for brands to come in. So it's in the hands of the mobile operators really, and the signs are increasingly that they're going to start moving in that direction and following more developed markets in that respect in the next year or so.
Thank you very much, Mr. Buckley. We were glad to have you here, and we hope you will come next year again.
Okay, thank you very much indeed. Thanks.